Hi everyone, my name is Aralia. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. Today's video is going to be all about my November beauty edit. I'm going to talk a little bit about what is leaving from October and coming in for November. If you're not familiar with my monthly beauty edit videos, essentially every month I curate a collection that I will use for the entire month. Every month I switch things out. It just depends on what I feel like moving in and out of my makeup collection for the month. If you are new to my channel and you like content around beauty and fashion, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell. And I hope you guys don't mind the change in background. I've changed my shooting setup, and so that is why I'm doing the half white, half gray. I've got a corner behind me, but I kind of like it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. All right, let's go ahead and let's get started. For the month of October, here are the products that are leaving. I am no longer going to be using my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in Golden Flower Crown. I've decided to change that out. I'm also no longer going to be using my MAC Global Glow Mineralized Skin Finish powder. That's another highlighter that's on its way out. I am changing out my powders. I have been using the Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Setting Powder for the last couple of months. I'm really bored with it now, so I am going to change that up. I am also going to change up my blush palette. This is the e.l.f. palette in dark, and here it is. Very nice tone, super pigmented, but I'm ready for something different, so out it goes. I am also going to stop using my Pat McGrath Mothership Bronze Seduction palette. This is such a beautiful palette, and I am probably going to dig it out again in December, but for the month of November, I'm kind of tired of doing all the browns. I've been doing a lot of browns, actually. I inadvertently picked a lot of brown eyeshadow palettes for this month, and so this guy is going out. But what I will say is that it is a great palette. I'm kind of like, I don't want to let you go, but I am, because I'm kind of tired of browns, and it is the NARS Atomic Blonde palette. And it is this little guy right here. So stunning. I loved it. This is a great palette if you want to do really quick eye looks. These eyeshadows are beautiful. They're very pigmented. They're really nice, really super easy to use. I love it. I am also going to stop using my Bobbi Brown infrared eyeshadow palette. And this is what this little guy looks like. And this is actually what I do have on my eyes today. A tutorial is coming with this, so stay tuned for that. It is actually quite a beautiful palette, which is why I am going ahead and doing my Friday YouTube live with this guy here, because I have a lot to say about it, and I'll be sharing my thoughts about that particular palette when I do that video. As far as lip colors, I'm no longer going to be using my two Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. This is in Lolita and this is in Plath. I'm not about these colors this month, so that's going out. I'm not going to be using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This is in Desert Beige. I'm actually wearing it today, but I have decided that I am going to be a one foundation kind of gal. I have been so obsessed with my YSL All Hours foundation that is really all I have been using all month long. I didn't really use this guy but maybe once or twice, so I'm going to go ahead and stop using it. What is staying that I wanted to call out is this Park Avenue Princess bronzer highlighter palette. This guy here, I got it in my Boxy Luxe box and I love it. I really love it for the bronzer shades. I'm not crazy about these two brightening powders or setting powders, under eye setting powders. They really made my eyes look kind of crepey, and I did not like that. But these guys here, the bronzers, love. So this guy is staying in the beauty edit for this month. Let's talk about what's coming in. For highlighters, I am bringing in my Fenty Beauty highlighter in Mean Money and Hustler Baby. I just want to change things up as far as my highlights is concerned, and what I like about this guy is that it's got two. You've got one that's very subtle, and you've got one that's a lot shinier, and so I did want to bring this guy in because I haven't used it in a while. Also, this one is the Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion in number 2, and it is this stunner right here. I love this, and I put it away and I'm pulling it out of the drawer. I stumbled across it the other day when I was going through my makeup drawers, and I saw it and I'm like, that needs to come back for November. in my edit. So it is. And then for powder, I have the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I am in the shade medium. I'm going to go ahead and use this instead of the Peach Perfect mattifying setting powder. Now that we've gotten to winter, my T-zone isn't quite as oily as it was during the summer, so I don't need anything quite as mattifying as the Too Faced Peach Perfect. So that's why the Maybelline is coming into the mix. Then I am going to lightly keep this in the rotation. The only reason I'm talking about it is because I just recently got it, and it is the Pure Midnight Masquerade Face Palette. I've gotten this in my most recent BoxyCharm box, and I want to play with it a little before I put it away. Plus, you've got these beautiful blushes here and a highlight and a bronzer, and then you've got these beautiful eyeshadows in here, and there are a few of them in here that I want to play with this month. So that is why it is staying. As far as eyeshadow palettes, I've picked my 3, and because I selected so many brown palettes this time around, there wasn't a lot of color. I've decided that I want to bring in some color. What I am bringing in is my Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette, because I've been missing matte eyeshadows. Wintertime is generally the time that I tend to do matte eyeshadow looks. You know, we still have some browns, but we've got some beautiful peach tones and raspberry or reddish kind of tones in this palette. And then I wanted to bring in the Norvina palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, because I only got to use it once before I started doing monthly beauty edits, and I have not included it in any beauty edit since I've gotten it. I want to play with the purples and the plum shades that they've got in this, so that is why it is coming into my monthly edit, because I want to play with it some more. I want to get to know it a little bit better since we met and then parted ways. The last palette that I'm bringing in for the month is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, because that color story. I've just been starved of color this last month, so I'm just like going for it. It's got all of these beautiful plum and purple shades. They're all still warm toned shades, and I'm all about that, you know, I'm here for it. The blushes that I'm using this month, because I'm going with so many colorful shades, even though they're warm colorful shades, I feel the need to bring in a little bit more rose tones. I'm going to be using this Pretty Vulgar blush called Make Them Blush, and it is a really beautiful kind of like a dusty rose kind of shade. And then just to give myself more options, I am going to pull this guy out of the vault. It is my Tarte Color Wheel, and this guy is jam-packed with blushes. I've got all these guys here plus a highlight, and then I've got all of these guys on this side plus a highlight. I know maybe it's a little bit of a cheat, but it gives me options. I don't have to be stuck with just 2 or 3 blushes for the month. I've got a whole library of blushes. Lipsticks. What is coming? Okay, so Nori. I am keeping Nori in the mix. This is one that I selected for my edit last month, and I am actually wearing it today. It is staying in the mix. Plus this one from Pat McGrath called Genevieve, as well as Chai from Bite Beauty. I don't have it here with me, but I will show it right here. There is another Pat McGrath matte trans lipstick that I purchased that I did kind of start using this month. It's just downstairs in my bag, and it is Executive Realness. It is a beautiful shade of, like, I don't know, I would call it a magenta. Beautiful, beautiful lipstick. And then I am also going to keep this little guy here from Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Color Sensational Shine lipstick, and I didn't get to use it, which is why I'm keeping it for this month. I just never touched it this last month, and that was Spicy Sangria, and it's just a really, really pretty red shade, you know, like a wine shade. The formula is amazing. And then I am also bringing in this little guy here in Taupe Seduction, because I have got so many purples in my collection. I wanted to bring something in that had just a little bit more of that taupey mauve tone. Then I am bringing in Love Liberty, which is a Matte Revolution lipstick by Charlotte Tilbury, and it is just a really, really pretty deep rose shade. And I am also bringing in Scorpio Moon from ColourPop and Kathleen Lights. This was part of her Zodiac collection. I am also going to be bringing in this guy here. This is Bow and Arrow from Kat Von D. That's an everlasting liquid lipstick, and I got it in my BoxyCharm box. I really like the way that it look, so I'm going to go ahead and incorporate that shade. And I'm also bringing in Fighter, which is a ColourPop Lippie stick. It's just a beautiful deep red tone. I think it's great for the fall. It's kind of vampy, and I feel like using it. That does it for lipsticks. I am going to still be using my Too Faced Super Coverage Concealer. I'm in Warm Beige. I've got it on now, but I'm also bringing in my Charlotte Tilbury, the Retoucher Concealer, just because I've been missing this. And also the Too Faced one has been creasing on me lately. And I don't know if it's because I'm not getting enough water. I don't know if it's because I'm moisturizing my under eyes too much. I don't know what the deal is, why it's creasing on me, but it has been. So I'm going to bring this guy in to kind of mix things up a little bit. As far as mascara, I have brought this guy into the monthly edit. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I actually have it on right now. It's kind of clumpy. I had a sample. I really liked it. I don't remember it being quite this clumpy. I have the full size and it's clumpy. So my guess is it needs to dry out a little bit, but still I like it, and I'm going to go ahead and continue using it. So that is all that I have for my edit. For my monthly beauty edit for November. These are the things that I am going to be wearing over the next month. So I wanted to have a quick chat with you about my channel and the content that I've been putting up recently. I pivoted from doing beauty to fashion, and more specifically like corporate or workwear fashion. I recently posted a declutter video, and I've gotten a lot of comments from you guys saying that you wanted me to do more beauty content, that you missed my beauty content, and I just wanted to let you know that made me feel really, really good. Now, I have had some people cheer me on in the whole fashion thing, you know, and I really love that too. Now that I've gotten over the issues with my body image, you know, I have actually really started enjoying doing the fashion videos, but I do like doing beauty videos as well, and I want to bring content that you guys are interested in seeing. So I need your input on this. I need you to tell me, when I put up beauty video content, how would you like to see that? Would you like to see that as part of like YouTube Live? Because I'm not going to do fashion on YouTube Live, but beauty on the other hand is easier to do, I think, live. So would you rather see my beauty content coming to you in YouTube Live sessions, or do you prefer pre-recorded stuff? Because if it's a YouTube Live session, it could be a tutorial. I can easily do a tutorial live, or it could be a get ready with me, similarly to pre-recorded stuff. It's just that likely I won't do foundation unless I'm doing something brand new with my foundation routine, because really my foundation routine has not changed much. I need to know from you guys, what do you want from me? You know, how do you want me to present you beauty content? Which would you prefer? Quick tutorials on YouTube Live or pre-recorded videos? And if it's both, that's okay too. I'll figure out how to work both in. But that's just something that I wanted to throw out there at you, and I would like for you to let me know how you want to see that content come to you. The fashion content is still going to be happening. It's still coming because I really do like it. I want to continue with that corporate fashion, or that workwear fashion genre or niche, if you will. I guess that is it. Enough rambling for now. If you are not subscribed and you enjoy this content, once again, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, also the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I think that's all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you again in my next. Bye.